Hello there, it's Wednesday the 1st of June 2016, boys and girls. Does that make it we haven't done the calendar. Oh, Barry Manilow fans will have noticed that. That's one of the first things I watch. We have many wonderful people with great sense of musical clarity who are Barry Manilow fans who will have noticed that straight away. So let's check out the new Barry Manilow picture for June. Oh, yes, just a moment. There we are. What a beautiful red jacket he's got on. So I've had a few people say now, why have you got a picture of Donald Trump on your wall behind? That is not Donald Trump. Can you see properly? Do try and get things right before you start messaging. Because you know the way it was worded. Why have you got a picture of Donald Trump? You knew it was going to be an abusive message. You know, you want to get it right first. Get it right first or just go away. Honestly, so there he is. Barry Manilow today in a beautiful... Do I need a red jacket? I was thinking about that the other day. Do I need a red one? I've got blue, greenish, greyish, pinkish, but I haven't got red. Perhaps I need one. Perhaps I could... I wonder... Just getting out of the way for you. I wonder if I could have that jacket from Barry Manilow for a nominal fee. Now, remember, I'm not too rich, boys and girls. If you're watching this programme, Barry, is there any chance I could have that red jacket after you've worn it on the stage and not washed, please? It must be just come off the stage and unwashed. How wonderful to have that little, and I could wear it here, and it would just be like having a little piece of Barry with me all the time. The great Barry Manilow, of course, is with us here in the UK in just... One moment, please. Well, it's not even 3 weeks, is it? Is it 3? Well, hang on. So, 1, 2... No! It's not even 3 weeks now. It's all getting very exciting. Excuse me. I'm going to see him on Monday the 20th of June and Thursday the 23rd of June. Once in Cardiff, in the Valley for the Welsh people. So do we have any Welsh people watching this show? Well, we'll be in Wales on that one. 20th, Monday the 20th of June. And at the O2 on Thursday the 23rd of June. So it's all very, very exciting for the Barry Manilow thing to happen. It really is. Now, I'm going to tell you about some free... FREE, some free vodka tasting tonight. I shall tell you about that as we get into the show. But first, boys and girls, yesterday I said to you I was going to go and see the film Alice in Wonderland, starring Johnny Depp and various other people. I couldn't remember who was the lady with the blonde hair. She was like the good witch, so to speak, the good sister, not the Queen of Hearts. Is it the Queen of Hearts? Not her, the other one. What else has she been in? She's very famous, isn't she? The one with all the teeth. I quite like her. Very, very pretty. Anyway, so on the way there, I wanted to get... You may remember I told you I had a blown bulb in the Toyota Yaris. So, you know, usually you change a bulb in Halfords or something like that. I don't buy the Halfords own brand ones, simply for the reason they don't seem to last very long. I've done it before and they don't last very long. I always go for the Bosch. You know, a couple of quid extra, but it lasts for ages and ages. Anyway, so on Sunday, was it Sunday? What was today? Wednesday? No, Monday. Monday I went down to Halfords and they didn't have one. And of course it was a bank holiday, so Toyota wasn't open. So I went down to Toyota yesterday. So I'm standing out. Now, something's changed in their service area. And I'll tell you why. Usually... you get seen straight away, or there's someone standing there, or even if there isn't, won't be a moment, sir, something like that. It's become rather slow in now, I have to say this. And I stood there for some time before anyone sort of registered in their mind that there was someone standing there. There's two things gone wrong there. I don't know what's happened. And it's since that bloke Carl left. Now, Carl always looked after my car. And it seemed to be like a nice, friendly thing. It's become more business. And it's a shame. It's a shame. There's a good chance I'll go. But I can't stand bad customer service. But it was very slow in there, the service yesterday. And even when they did eventually serve me, it seemed to take him forever to find a bloody light bulb. Honestly. And the friendliness has gone. The banter going backwards and forwards, it's like they're too busy to talk to you now. And that's a great shame. That's at Jemca, Jemca, Jemca Toyota in Bracknell. Not so friendly and certainly not so fast. Very, very disappointed. And it's been like that the last 2 times, to be fair. But one of those things, I suppose. Anyway, so we got the light bulb eventually. Here it is. Very strange looking one. This is the old one. Look at that. Now, that is the light bulb. That doesn't get replaced here. Do you see the glass bit? That is how you buy it. And I said to you yesterday, I spent some time in the car park outside Halfords trying to remove this bit here. Well, you don't. It's one thing. So that's it. Bit of plastic, bit of light bulb up there. So I'm standing there. I said, I'll have I want one of these light bulbs, please, for the Toyota Yaris. And he looked it up and bought out one of those. I said, I think I'll take 2. Because, you know, if one goes, it's likely that the other one will go soon. So he's given me 2 bulbs. And I've got my credit card ready. We always pay with American Express. And the reason I always pay with American Express is that you get some money back in January. Honestly, yeah, it's quite good. I used to get about 100 quid back in January for doing nothing. So that's all right, isn't it? Although I gather they've changed it now, so that will go down to something like probably half of that. But still, 50 quid for doing nothing is better than a slap in the face, isn't it? Although some people do like the slap in the face, you know. Slap, slap. They do like a good slap in the face. Some of them need a slap in the face, I'm telling you that now. Especially the rudeness of some people in this world. They need a slap in the face. So he's come back with his 2 bulbs. And then he says, that's £50 and... Was it £50 and 4 pence? 1 minute. I haven't got it here. I think it was... He said £50 and 4 pence. I said, sorry? It's £50 and 4 pence, sir. I said, for 2 bulbs? 50 quid? Are you serious? He said, well, that's what Toyota charge us. £25 and 2 pence. £25 for a bloody light bulb? I said, you must be joking. He said, no, sir. I said, all right, I'll just have one. I'll buy the other online. You know, so I begrudgingly handed over my credit card. Now, you know me. I don't mind buying something, but I don't like to be ripped off. And I feel I've just been ripped off for a light bulb for 25 quid. Come on. 25 quid for one light bulb? Jesus Christ. I expected like 10, maybe £12, something like that. £25 for a light bulb. Jesus. Anyway, so I handed over the thing. They got sign up there, you know, saying, oh, we can fit it and all that. No offer. No offer from the man behind the thing to fit it. But it didn't matter anyway, because I can do it myself. I'm not bloody stupid, you know. And ever so easy. I've got to say, it was very, very easy to fit this bulb. It really was. So put it in my car, checked it, and off we went. Off we continued to the cinema. But honestly, how on earth did they get to charging £25 for a bulb? That is outrageous. Outrageous. So later on, so we then went to the cinema to watch the film. And when we came home again, I'll come to that in a minute. When we came home again, I went straight online on various places, including Amazon, looking for this bulb, which is it's a HIR2 12 volt 55 watts. For those of you that are interested, there's a little box. Look, genuine spare part. Look. And to be fair to Jemca Toyota, I have to say, the cheapest I could find a branded bulb like Ostrom, because everyone knows that, like Ostrom. You want to go for a branded bulb, not on eBay. The cheapest I could find that bulb on the internet was an Ostrom, which this is probably an Ostrom but rebranded, I guess. An Ostrom, and that was $19.99 plus £2 postage and packaging. So to be fair, it wasn't that much dearer to buying it from the internet. In fact, not really worth actually ordering it on the internet. So I guess that's just what they are. Now you can find these on eBay. Same number, PIHIR2, 12 volt, 55 watts. And you can get 2 for 12 quid. But I have bought cheap light bulbs before for the car, such as the Halfords one, which didn't seem to last very long. And also on a similar thing for the oven. And I bought this so-called oven light bulb. It said oven light bulb off eBay once, which come from China. Put it in the thing, and it came on nicely. I thought, that's the thing. Cooking something, I heard a little explosion, and it was glass everywhere. So I don't buy bulbs unless they've been branded anymore. Or even these, I've got LED bulbs all over the house now. I was one of the first people to buy one of those. The first peoples to buy LED bulbs, and I got those off eBay, and several of those didn't work. 1 minute, sneeze. Oh dear, here we go again. Sneezing first thing in the morning. So I would recommend you always buy branded bulb, Ostrom, Philips, GE Electric, something like that. And I guess we're just going to have to live with the fact that it's going to cost me £25 now every time I change a headlight bulb. Also, to be fair to Toyota, they have lasted a year and a half. That bulb lasted me a year and a half, and the car is used virtually every single day. So, I mean, that's a thing there. But I still think it's a hell of a lot of money, £25 to charge for a bulb. So that was my experience at Jemka Toyota. Maybe I should do a Honda this next time. Might be time to change. Or my friend, I say is my friend. It's just a member of staff, but I get on very well with him. Carl, I've found out, has gone to Land Rover. He's gone back to Land Rover, where he came from before. Because when I had a Land Rover before, he looked after me there, and then I swapped to Toyota. I thought, well, I won't see him again. Went into Toyota on the first time, and it's him. I said, what are you doing here? And he's like, what are you doing here? I said, well, I bought a Toyota. I got fed up paying for the Land Rover. Because it is dear. It's very, very expensive to run a bloody Land Rover. It doesn't matter what model you've got. But he is back there now. Perhaps I should consider going and buying another Land Rover. Or at least not buying, getting it on the PNP thing or whatever it's called, something like that. So, after I went to the... I was with Ronnie as well yesterday, my mate Ronnie. After I went to Toyota, we went to watch the film Alice in Wonderland, starring Johnny Depp. And we got into the Showcase Cinema in Winnersh. That's just down the road from me. And it's a lovely cinema. Beautiful seats. I've mentioned this before. And these seats have all got buttons on them. And I go back, zzz, a little, almost like being in business class in a plane, boys. And goes, you push the button, it goes back, zzz, and your legs go up. Zzz. Oh, don't forget vodka, free vodka tasting. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Your legs go up, zzz, and you sit there and relax and watch the film. Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. So we got in there, forgot it was the school holidays, so actually quite busy for a Tuesday late morning in the cinema, to be honest. I no food. I'm not buying any food in there. No, not being ripped off for food. But I said to Ronnie, so I said, you get the tickets. Here's a mate. He said, I'll get the tickets today. So Ronnie got the tickets. And while he's going to tickets, I said, do you want a cup of tea? I said, yes, please. He said, yes, please. So I went over to the Costa coffee. 3 miserable sorts working behind there as usual. They don't smile much, do they? I mean, to be fair to them, it's probably a very boring job just having to make tea all day, but miserable. And they're always so slow in these places. Why does it take so long to clear a queue of 3 people? That's all there was. 3 people in the queue. Miserable as sin. And I walked past the cakes, observing the price. £1.60 for 1 tea cake. £2 for this biscuit covered in icing. Walked past those. Not paying for those, thank you very much. No, not paying for those. And I said, I'll have 2 teas, please. Thank you very much. Milk's over there, thank you very much. £3.60. £3.60 for 2 teas. Christ almighty. Anyway, once again, I begrudgingly handed over. Well, I had a £5 and a £10 and I had a £20 note in my wallet. So I handed over the £20 note, thus to make it more awkward for them. You know, because they don't like large denominations of notes, do they, when you're not buying much? But just to make it awkward, I now go round. I purposely change up my change for £20 notes to piss the people off when I go in these shops and they rip me off. I get the largest one out I can find. There you are. Sorry, got no change. Got no change. Oh, right, okay. I hate these people. They're getting greedier and greedier and greedier. £25 for a bulb there, £3.60 for a cup of tea. I'm so glad I didn't have to pay for the cinema ticket. Ronnie bought that. Yes. So we got our teas. Then he said, do you want any pick and mix? No, don't want any pick and mix. Are you sure? No, don't want any pick and mix, Ron. He said, I'm going to get some. So I saw him filling up his bag and I thought, this is going to cost about £8. But when they weighed it, it was only like £2.60. And he actually didn't buy much this time, so that's why that didn't cost too much. And we sat in the cinema. Of course, as soon as I sat in the cinema, started playing with the buttons. Bzz, 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 bzz. There was hardly anyone in the cinema. I suppose no more than 30 people in this and they are really comfortable, those seats. Showcase Cinema in Winnersh, and I think we went in the X Plus cinema. X Plus. I have no idea what that means, but it looked very pretty on the lights outside the little room where the cinema was. So we went in there, and I had my tea. I said, oh, what sweets have you got in there? He said, I picked you up some fudge. Like, oh, lovely. Because that's one of my favourites, fudge. But got to be vanilla fudge. Vanilla fudge only. Right? So he's picking out these bits and putting them on the seat next to me. Oh, he said, have I got the wrong ones? I said, oh, it's got chocolate attached to it. Don't like chocolate fudge. Funny, isn't it? I like chocolate. I like chocolate. I like fudge, but I don't like chocolate fudge. Don't taste nice. So I had a little bite of it. Oh, I don't like that one. So I think he had the rest. And that saved me from putting on another £3 in weight. Isn't that good? So the film itself, well, I mean, if you're to read reviews, which I don't usually, but there's one here from some bloke called, this was in the Daily Express on Sunday. What's his name? Henry Fitzherbert. I mean, what sort of name is that? Come on. Henry Fitzherbert. No wonder he gave it a bad review with a name like that. Alice Through the Looking Glass, he gave it 2 stars out of 5. He says it gets curious. This is in the Daily Express on Sunday. It gets curiouser and curiouser. How does Lewis Carroll's enchanting creation find herself in one of the most irritating of screen franchises? It's no fault of her own. In 2010, Alice in Wonderland, which was terrible but made buckets of cash. It wasn't terrible. You've just got no sense of enjoyment. Another one who just criticises things and can't enjoy things. I've got people like that. They do nothing but sit there and criticise me, but they have no sense of enjoyment. It's like these people that go to films and plays and musicals and just sit there. Oh, that curtain should have been ironed over. Oh, there's a light bulb gone over there. Oh, she hasn't got her makeup. Just sit there and bloody enjoy it, you miserable old bastard. Honestly. He goes on. In the belated sequel, Alice Through the Looking Glass, which owes little to Carroll's book of the same name, fair comment, Alice once again finds herself trapped in an inane, Hollywoodized action romp, surrounded by a cast of characters so irritating and played by stars so affected, hello Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter. Oh, that was her, wasn't it? You want to disappear down a rabbit hole yourself. For a series that should burst with charm, wonder and imagination, these Alice films serve up only grating, self-conscious eccentricity smashed together with noisy generic action and overdone special effects. No, we didn't like it, basically. Why don't you just say you didn't like it? No need to go into it. That's what I think of yours. Now listen, Alice Through the Looking Glass, I saw yesterday. Go and watch it. It's fantastic. It's really, really fantastic. I think my favourite character is the Queen of Hearts. I'm guessing she's the Queen of Hearts. She's got that heart thing on there. And there's the little story of why she becomes so horrible and vile in that. And you'll find out what that is. There's a little ball thing that becomes a time machine. If you remember the film The Time Machine, when you see, I won't tell you what bit it is, but you'll suddenly see this bit on oh my God, that's from The Time Machine. It's a really, really entertaining. Don't take any notice of that miserable old git's comments in the Daily Express. Go and watch it. It's a fantastic film. If you're going to take little children, might be a bit too scary for them, I would think. And they got these little robots called TikTok who work inside the inside this clock, and the inside of the clock looks fantastic. It's a fantasy story. Sit at the front, get your 3D glasses. It looks good in 3D. Get your 3D glasses on and immerse yourselves in it, okay? You will absolutely love it. So that's Alice in Wonderland, which we saw yesterday. I'm running out of time nearly. Let's just do a couple of birthdays today. I've got 17 birthdays actually today. There's 17 birthdays, excuse me, on the Facebook, but I only recognise 2 people, and they are a very, very good German friend, Wolfgang, who's in Germany. He used to come around to all the karaokes. Happy birthday, Wolfgang. Lovely to see you, sir. And I hope you have a really lovely birthday today, all right? And Paris King. Paris King. And I found a photo when I looked up your birthday, because I like to check whether I can recognise the people or not. But Paris King, I found a photograph of us, which is 10 years ago from 2006. And there I am with no top. I'm not going to show it. There I am with no top on. And my face looks like I've been up all night. And you look wonderful. So Paris King, there's a photo of us from 2006, taken in Heaven nightclub where I used to DJ. Do you remember that? Happy birthday to Paris and Wolfgang. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wolfgang and Paris. Happy birthday to you. All right, have a lovely day, you two. And quickly, just very quickly before I go, free vodka tasting tonight in London. If you come along to the King's Head Theatre Bar tonight for the quiz, which starts at 8:30, finishes at 10:30, there will be free vodka tasting and a vodka round within the quiz, okay? Once again, hear the word free vodka tasting tonight. That's Wednesday the 1st of June 2016 from 8:30 to 10:30. That's at the King's Head Theatre Bar for our quiz night in Upper Street in Islington. So hope to see some of you down there. Apart from that, have a lovely Wednesday. It's a bit grey out there, but nevertheless, you're still alive, you lucky thing. See you soon. Bye.